Hey there guys, it's Connor here with Chrome Designs, and thank you for watching this video. Now today I'm going to be teaching you some color correction that I've been using in Sony Vegas. I used to use in a few of my edits. I'm just going to be showing you what effects we'll be adding. So if